Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everyone that's in the building. If you are here and you can hear me loud and clear, please drop your ones in the chat. Please drop your ones in the chat. Drop your ones in your chat. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear so we can get right into today's show. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear out there, y'all, so we can get right into today's show. Okay, let me get some more ones, y'all. Let me get some more ones, y'all. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear out there. Let me get some more ones. Get some more ones, y'all. Can I get some more ones, y'all? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear out there. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me get a couple of more ones, y'all. Let me get a couple of more ones. I need to know if y'all can hear me loud and clear before we start. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Can I get one more one? Let me get one more one, y'all. Let me get one more one. Just get one more. Just drop your ones, y'all. Let me get one more one before we get into it. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Salute. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building today. Salute to everyone that's in attendance. Happy 4th to everyone. Happy 4th to everyone. Happy holidays if you celebrate the holidays. Happy holidays to y'all, man. We're going to get into it today. We're going to have this conversation. Make sure you check out yesterday's show. Because yesterday's show is the intro to this show. Because we have to talk about this today, y'all. We have to talk about this, man. We have to have this conversation. We're going to continue the conversation that we had yesterday about nepotism. So make sure you check out yesterday's show. If you haven't, check out yesterday's show after today's show. I'm going to see who's in the building. I'm going to shout you guys out. Then we're going to get into it. I'm not going to keep you guys long. So let's see who's here and let's get into it. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to my man, Benjamin Thomas. What up, Benjamin? Salute to you, man. Salute. Hey, Letitia, how you doing? Shout out to Letitia in the building. 28 with a bag. What up, 28? Salute. Shout out to my man, Bob in the building. Salute, Bob. Salute, bro. Shout out to my man, Raj. What up, Raj? Salute to you. Benjamin says we about to have a real barbecue this 4th. Yeah, we're going to talk about this, man. We're going to talk about this, bro. Shout out to my man, Double C on the pull-up. Salute. Hey, L'Oreal, how you doing? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. One of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, Miss L'Oreal. So we got one of my lovely lady mods in here today on a holiday. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Salute, salute. Mr. No Chill. What up, Mr. No Chill? Shout out to my man Mark in the building. What up, Mark Milliner? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Salute, salute, salute. Salute. Shout out to my man Club. What up, Club? Salute. Shout out to my man Elisino in the building. Salute, champion. Salute, salute. Happy holidays to everyone, man. Happy holidays to everyone, y'all. We're going to talk about this today. As promised from yesterday's show, we have to have this conversation, man. We have to. What up, Fred G? Fred G in the building. Salute, Fred G. Right? We need to talk about this, man. And shout out to everyone who pulled up on yesterday's show. Shout out to y'all, man. Because again, the conversation that we had, right, on yesterday's show was a conversation that I think is a needed conversation. I think it's a conversation that scares a lot of us because when we actually talk about stuff like that, a lot of our ideologies, a lot of our views on certain things are actually put to the test. See, for a long time, right, we've always tried to have the conversation about what are we going to do as a group of people? What are some of the solutions that Black people can employ to get ahead? What are some of the things Black men could do? What are some of the things Black women can do? And when you actually start having these types of conversations, it makes some people uncomfortable because change is uncomfortable within itself. See, I know a lot of us say we love our people, we want what's best for our people. See, that's easy to say it. But when you actually have to employ certain practices, it can be uncomfortable for us. And this is because Black people are used to living a certain way. And that way of living keeps us at a certain place. And a lot of us are comfortable being there. Because one thing I understand about a lot of us is we don't want to upset the system. We don't want to upset anyone. We don't want to shake things up. Because when we shake things up and we get the attention of people, people don't like that. So, truth be told, a lot of us Black folks are okay with the way things are for us because it's scary to see something different, to employ something different. See, it was easy to have the pro-Black conversation on the internet. It's cute. It sounds good. But when you start seeing people employing these practices, now all of a sudden, you have a problem with it. This is why I did yesterday's show. Because I wanted Black men to understand, hey, this is how it looks when we start to actually employ the shit that we talk about. It's easy to get up here and say black men need to love each other. Black men need to support each other. Black men need to do business with each other. But how does that look? Black men need to worry about generational wealth. How does that look? See, it's easy to say it, but dudes get uncomfortable when they see it being done, because that's some shit we not used to seeing. This is what I want us to understand. We're not used to seeing this. Y'all don't even know how many black male NBA players, their sons are in the league. Y'all don't even know how many it really is. Why do you think over the past 20-something years, you have more black players becoming coaches? Why do you think these men are making these moves, fellas? What do you think LeBron's plan is? LeBron wants to run the Laker franchise. Are y'all paying attention? Or are y'all just in y'all feelings about some shit y'all really don't understand? See, it's cool to say that too. It's cool to say that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. But y'all not paying attention to the moves that's being made. LeBron is trying to run the Laker franchise. Do you know how that will look? A black man running the Laker franchise with his son as the star player? Do you know what type of groundbreaking shit that will be? I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying. Do you know how groundbreaking that will be if LeBron is able to run the Laker franchise? Do you know what type of say-so a black man would have? Do you know how much power LeBron would have? Huh? A black man trying to run a white franchise. Are y'all paying attention? Y'all don't see the power moves that's being made. See, one thing I know about LeBron James is a Capricorn. LeBron James is a Capricorn. LeBron James is not just satisfied with getting paid a couple $100 million a year to play basketball. LeBron's mind is totally different. LeBron wants to be an owner. You see, LeBron has a bigger plan for who he's going to be known as and what he's actually going to be known for. See, LeBron is not going to, when LeBron James die, he's not going to just be known as an NBA champion. See, LeBron is a Capricorn. He wants more. He wants some form of significance in society. And an NBA player don't cut it for him. See, this is what, y'all not paying attention. See, because this is why we're going to do today's show and watch Taraji's BET performance. Because she wasn't just mocking Kendrick Lamar. She used Kendrick's energy and the energy that he used behind the diss track as a way to wake up the industry that she's in. Because guess what? Black women want their own form of nepotism in the industry. Black women like her has been advocating and fighting for women in the industry. They want to be able to pull something out of the goddamn industry after working in it for 25 to 30 years. Women like Taraji P. Henson. Women like Sanaa Lathan. These women don't really have nothing, y'all. We talking about black women. They don't own shit in real time. A lot of them women, we talking about the black actresses. They don't have much, y'all. They don't have a lot of shit. Why do you think the A-list black actresses, they go marry white? They go marry white. Because this is how they stay connected to some form of resources from the industry. Because when Hollywood stop calling you, the checks don't come. They don't get royalty checks like the music business. They get one check. One. That's it. And y'all heard what some of these women were getting paid to do these movies that became box office sellers. That made 50, 30, 20, $100 million movies. These women wasn't even getting paid $1 million. But when we get up here and have these conversations about equality, you see? When we getting up here having these conversations about the industry and what our people should be doing and things of that nature, our people been trying to do that shit in the industry for the longest. But what happens is they don't have enough support on the outside. They don't have enough people to stand with them when they going against the machine. When they trying to build their own table instead of keep eating from master's table. We got a bunch of our people who don't even understand what our people in the industry are doing. Everybody's not a puppet. Everybody's not a puppet. See, this is what we believe. We think everything we see is fake. It's not true, man. It's not true. And a lot of y'all are using your personal feelings about entertainment and trying to say that this black man shouldn't be able to create generational wealth because you don't like him on a basketball court. This man should not do what he's doing, or black men shouldn't support what he's doing because you don't like him as a basketball player. This is the shit I was talking about yesterday. Why are we giving this man so much pushback? He's doing something bigger than basketball. He's setting a legacy up. Y'all don't see this? LeBron When he left Miami to go to LA, I already knew what LeBron was doing. And I told people what he was doing. I know, I'm a Capricorn. I know how male Capricorns think, especially LeBron. When LeBron left Miami, he was already planning his retirement. When he went to LA, he knew that LA will be the place that he's going to do business when he retires. LA is going to be his hub. LeBron knew that already. LeBron don't want to do no business in South Beach. He don't want to do no business with that franchise. He don't want his name connected to none of that bullshit down in Miami, because there's always some bullshit connected in Miami. This is why he went to the West Coast. This is why he went to LA. It's more corporate. It's more corporate. His money and his assets will be protected more. It'll be less bullshit happening if LeBron start opening up certain shit or getting people to open up certain things. This is what LeBron was doing. Don't we get on these airwaves and say that's what black men supposed to be doing? Setting up their families and setting up their children? What do you think LeBron is doing? What do you think he was doing when he left Miami? When he left Miami, his career was no longer about him. See, y'all think he went to LA because he wanted to win a championship. That's not why he went to LA. That's not why he went to LA. See, Shaq did all of that moving around because he was trying to win. LeBron didn't do that. LeBron didn't do that. LeBron didn't want his name connected to anything that Miami shit bring. Because you know, down in Miami, you got to be connected to the rappers and all of that type of stuff. LeBron he don't want his business getting caught up with any of that. He learned that from Jay-Z. Yeah, you can have rapper friends, but you don't hang out with them. They come and hang out with you. He learned that from Jay-Z. Jay-Z told him that. You don't go hang out with them rappers. You have the rappers you like, you invite them into your space. You don't go hang out with them. You don't go be in clubs and popping. You don't do that, LeBron. Remember who trained LeBron, who raised LeBron. LeBron is a rock boy. He learned from Jay-Z. This is how LeBron knows how to invest his money, where to invest his money. That's what this shit is about, fellas. See, we could get up here and have the cute conversation, but when we actually getting out there and we actually making power moves and doing shit, oh, it's not going to be cute. It's not. What up, Ebo? Shout out to Ebo in the building. What up, Third Ward? Shout out to Third Ward in the building. Third Ward says, salute DS1. You making some great points. To add to it, black female actresses are like the WNBA players. They popular but make little money compared to their male counterparts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Which is why I'm doing today's show. Because if you listen to the lyrics that Taraji was spitting, that's what it was about. That's what it was about. Champ says, imagine Kobe next move. That's why he gone. Come on. Come on, Champ. We not thinking like that, man. We got to start thinking like this and start supporting brothers and standing behind them. So what if you don't like him as a basketball player? So what? As a man, you should still want that brother to do what he doing. You should want him to do groundbreaking stuff in the industry. You know why? Because that helps the children that come along in the future. Somebody had to get sprayed with water hose and told they couldn't sit on a goddamn bus for us to be able to ride it freely. Don't y'all get it? But now we in a time where people don't respect the people who put the work in and who got their ass whooped so they can live comfortable. We in a time now where we don't respect that anymore. We don't respect the people who not afraid to go and to do these things. Why are we not respecting these people? Why? Why is so quick for us to say something negative when he doing some shit that could help change our children's future? See, you don't think a black man could do that. Black men have done it since the beginning. Come on now. And guess what? Black women been doing it too. They're fighting so they can practice nepotism. That's what this is about. What do y'all think this is about? So you just want to work a job and not able to get nothing out of that company after working for it for 30 years? You don't think I should be able to pull any equity out of this company? I shouldn't be able to have nothing after working for a place for 30 years? Y'all do know that these actors and these actresses actually are signed to actual companies, right? Y'all do know that, right? I hope y'all don't think that these contracts are not companies. When they go and do films, there's a company that's behind those contracts. I hope y'all notice this. All of this shit is business and corporate business. When you in Hollywood, you don't just sign a contract and then go and do the movie. You're not signed to Hollywood. Okay? You are signed to a company. There's companies. Just like there's music companies behind the record deals. Yes, it's the same thing in the movie industry. Understand this. Y'all heard what they paid Monique for the movie Precious? How much do y'all think Taraji got paid to do Baby Boy? Put it in the chat. What up, Prime? Salute. Shout out to my man Kwafi in the building. I think I saw my man Kwafi. Third says, for the record, I've never been a fan of LeBron, the basketball player or the person, but I've always respected his business acumen. He put on his bros from his childhood and turned them into bosses and millionaires. Come on, bro. We forgot about that. But people just get up here and talk shit about LeBron. People just get up here and talk shit about LeBron. LeBron did shit most black dudes who get into the NBA never do. He took his friends with him. He took his friends with him, his friends from childhood, and gave them positions. Most of these dudes don't do that. They don't. Nobody even paying attention to that. Nobody's even paying attention to that. Rich Paul, right? Rich Paul is one of the biggest sports guys right now. That's LeBron homeboy. He started with his homeboy. Rich Paul is the biggest sports agent right now. You know how many clients Rich Paul got? And who he started with? His own friend. Nobody pays attention. That's groundbreaking. Nobody pays attention to that. Nobody. Michael Jordan didn't do it. Steph Curry didn't do it. Kobe Bryant didn't do it. LeBron James did it. That's Capricorn shit. When you put your homies on, because you want to make sure your friends' families and mamas and kids is eating. If I eat, we all eat. We all get a plate. That's that LeBron shit. What other player you saw do it? Put them in the chat. Name them. Name them. Name them. We talking about nepotism. Name another black player who did what LeBron did. Name them. Name them. But I don't care if you don't like him as a basketball player. That's sports talk. I'm not talking about sports talk. I'm not mad at your opinion about him as a basketball player. But you better respect him as a man, because he stand on man shit. He do man shit all the time. And y'all freely run around here and dog LeBron. I don't respect that. When he done most shit that most of these dudes would never do. Exactly, Prime. He lived up to his name. He's King James. He lived up to his name. On top of being an NBA champion. He don't got to win as much as Jordan. How many people rich because of Michael Jordan? Huh? How many people rich because of Michael Jordan? What is Michael's son Jordan? What is Michael Jordan's son doing? What is LeBron James' son doing? Yeah, let's talk. I better put some respect on King James. You see that? Because LeBron gonna be the blueprint. He gonna be the blueprint. To black male players, he's gonna teach them how to leverage their celebrity and not just get money, but be able to make power moves and call shots and franchises. You crazy? You think they don't call LeBron for business advice? Come on now. Come on now. Nothing like planned adolescence made in a third world country. Oh, I don't know what you talking about. Now Nike has a factory in Vietnam. Yeah, they do. They do. Elisino says Jordan jumped high, but stood for nothing. Pay attention. Nike was on the verge of bankruptcy before Bo Jackson, then Jordan. See? Shout out to my man, Mr. D in the building. What up, Mr. D? L'Oreal says 40K. You think she got paid 40K for Baby Boy? Benjamin says 10,000. You know how much money that movie made? Third says, but to be fair, also shout out to Maverick Carter, Rich Paul, Drew, and the rest of LeBron's crew for knowing their position and playing their role without getting big-headed and realizing who made it possible. Come on, bro. See, in a brotherhood, we understand that there's no big I's and little U's. We understand who's the star. You see? Just because you're the star, that doesn't make me a little guy. Because I'm managing the big guy. You see? So you can't be a little fish if you managing LeBron James, nigga. How you a little guy? And one of your clients is LeBron. You see? See, that's that. See, that's that Capricorn shit again. See, we don't care about all of us shining. I don't care if you the man in what you do. I want you to be. Because I'm going to be the man in what I do. And we going to all be bosses. That's what LeBron created. So now that same formula is passed down through 4 other different men that has families that's going to teach the same thing. But we're not paying attention to that. And now you got Taraji still advocating for women, still trying to wake y'all up about the movie industry and want actors and actresses to start practicing nepotism. Tyler Perry tried to do it. But there needs to be more of them. See, this is the problem. There needs to be more of them. There needs to be more Tyler Perrys. I'm not saying they got to go the Madea route, but that's the route he went to do what he's doing now. Is it right? I don't agree with it, but that's not the point. The point is he's now able to help other Black people provide for their families. He's given them an opportunity to create generational wealth. Because when you do business with your people, all you doing is reinvesting into yourself. That's all you doing. That's all you doing. You reinvesting into yourself. Jay-Z said this a long time ago, which I know he got this from Dame Dash, but he said it a long time ago. I want to put my whole team on so we don't be each other's crutches. See what I'm saying? See? If I take my main core homies with me and they all could find a way to get money and to eat and to provide for their families, guess what? I don't have to worry about my homeboy calling me, telling me he got a goddamn eviction notice on his door and he need to borrow $5,000. I won't have none of my homies telling me, yo, let me borrow this. Yo, I need the whole list. See, all of that shit stops when you bring your homies with you. All of that stop. See, we don't think about none of this. We don't think about none of this. But why do you think the Mexican guys come on why do you think they come on a construction site 4 and 5 deep? They go pick each other up from different places every goddamn morning. They get on the road at 4 in the morning and go pick each other up and take them to work. And they all work in the same place. Why Black men can't do this? And then when Black men do it, they get pushback. This is what Taraji was singing about. She want Black women to be able to practice nepotism. Because you can't practice nepotism if you can't pass nothing down. If you actually don't have any equity, this is what Dame was telling DJ Envy and Charlemagne. Your child can't pull any equity out of the company you've been working for the past 25 years. You shouldn't be comfortable with that. See, it's cool to have the conversation and to talk in theory, but when it's time to get down to the get down, people get uncomfortable. This shit start rubbing them the wrong way, like it rubbed DJ Envy and Charlemagne the wrong way. Because what they realized Dame was telling them was, dog, you working for nothing. You're literally just working for a paycheck. If these people decide to fire you after 30 years of working for them, what you gonna get? A little pension check? And how long you think that's gonna last? Your children. How long you think that's gonna last throughout their life? This is what he was telling them. What's up, So Real TV? Salute. This is what he was telling them. And this is the shit that black people don't want to understand. That's why it's important for us to stick together. That's why. That's why black men need to work together, because we need to practice nepotism. In any industry that black men are in, we should be practicing nepotism. Whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's health, whether it's music, real estate, we should be practicing nepotism. We should be practicing nepotism. Come on now. We don't even goddamn practice nepotism in the music business. Think about this. Think about this. A dude get a record deal, the first thing he do is run away from his homeboys. First thing he do. But then you wonder why you got a whole generation or two of rappers who literally had to get out of the music business and go get a goddamn job. You wonder why you have that. Because nepotism isn't being practiced. Nepotism isn't the norm amongst us. See, nepotism is the norm amongst other groups of people. This is why your white actors and actresses don't never have to worry about nothing. You know why? Because they made the right connections with the people who practice nepotism. So this is why the white actresses, they have a choice whether they want to take a role or not. They can get offered to do 3 to 5 movies a year. And if they want, they could pick one that they know is going to be a box office hit. They're going to get a big check, and then they could go back and sit down and relax. This is what the white actresses do. This is what they do. Because guess what? They're going to always get a phone call. Them producers going to always call Leonardo DiCaprio. They're going to always call Al Pacino. If I'm wrong, Bruce Wayne, then tell me why. And this is if you're talking about what I'm saying, right? Shout out to Bruce Wayne. Tell me why you got Robert De Niro still in movies today. You got Robert De Niro in movies. He's still taking roles. What's the guy? Clint Eastwood? Didn't he work till he died? Remember that last movie he did? He looked like he could barely finish the movie. You don't see that happen to black actors and actresses. You don't see them till they 80 on screen. You don't. You don't. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Hills? Salute, family. Salute, Cuzzo. He says, I've never heard that word before until yesterday episode. I appreciate you. No doubt, family. Yeah, nepotism. Nepotism. What up, Bruce? He said, it's not white privilege, though. Nepotism, yes. But I was really responding to Elisino. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I don't think it's white privilege either. It's nepotism. It's nepotism. That's not white privilege. Not at all. Because privilege has nothing to do with nepotism. Has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it. See, I think the problem is as a group of people, black people, we don't feel that I don't think we value ourselves enough to practice nepotism. I don't think we find ourselves that important enough to practice nepotism. See, every other group does. Every other group loved themselves enough to practice it. Yep, I agree, champ. We love crumbs. We love crumbs. I agree with that, champ. I agree with that shit. 100%. I agree with it. And then we get mad when we're only left with crumbs. But we don't understand that if we put our crumbs together, we can make a goddamn loaf. This is how everybody who comes to this country come up. They put their crumbs together. It's not rocket science. It's not. You don't want to put your crumbs with my crumbs. This my crumbs. This mine. Nigga, $2 over lunch money. I'm good. No, you're not. What you really doing with your money? Besides spending it. And 9 times out of 10, you're spending it with people who don't look like you. So what you doing? What are you doing? Look how other groups of people move. Look at how the other groups of men, the other groups of women, look how they move. You see them Spanish women, them Mexican women, they go out and go food shopping and go home. They go out, get food, go food shopping. If they need some extra cleaning stuff, they go get laundry detergent and all that from Family Dollar, and they go home. They go home. The husbands, when they get off work, they all come together. They go to one person house and they buy a keg of beer. They get drunk while the dinner is getting ready. Then they stagger their drunk ass in the house, eat dinner, have sex with their wife, and go to sleep to get ready to go to work the next day. This is how they live their life. This is how most of them live. We can't live like that. We can't live like that because we're not that disciplined, because we don't love ourselves enough and take ourselves serious enough to do it. So this is why you're going to always see things that we're getting ready to watch. We're going to always see stuff like this where we're dry begging for crumbs. Let me in. I'm knocking, master. Let me in. If we practice nepotism, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do it. We don't have to do it. Tony says, effeminate black men don't like it when you give them advice. It angers them and they return disrespectful words to you. And yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Champ says, we have no authority. LeBron paving the way. We hating. I quit. Come on, Champ. This is what I'm talking about. This man is literally paving the way and we hating on him. We hating on him. Most of us can't even see what he's actually doing. Nobody sees this. We just turning a blind eye purposely to this stuff because we don't like this man on a basketball court. Shout out to Mr. D. He says, black men can't put their crumbs together on YouTube. We can't even put our crumbs together on YouTube. That's crazy, right, Mr. D? We can't even put our crumbs together on YouTube. Bruce Wayne says, it's not just LeBron who is successful. Have you seen the news, TV, sports, education, Coco tennis monster? Oh, yeah, of course. It's not just LeBron. It's not just LeBron. This is imaginary too. Look at the news channels. Successful black people are everywhere, but they are not playing the hood gangster game. No, they're not. No, no, they're not, Bruce. No, they're not. It's 3 Mexican families that live in a 2-story household in my neighborhood. All the men work construction while they have housewives. They split the bills and make sure everything is taken care of. Simple. That's simple. That's simple. Simple concept, but it just seems so hard for us to employ. LeBron is a kind of not a realistic example, in my opinion. I got friends down the way here. Their father has a law firm. He will beat his kid's ass for acting hood. Right. Yeah, you see what it is with you, Bruce, is you may not respect basketball players or rappers. You may respect more of the everyday civilian type of people. But you don't understand this, Bruce. You might, because you do have friends down the way, like you said. But when you black, you're black. It don't matter your profession. Okay? So just like your friend who has a law firm, he's no different than Kanye West. Okay? He's no different than Jay-Z. He's no different than LeBron James. He's still a black man. He's still a successful black man. So it doesn't matter his profession. See, in the world of being black, your profession don't matter. And you don't understand that, Bruce, because you're not black. You see? Yeah, you may have came from the gutter, but you're not black. See, it's a difference between being black and being from the hood and being white and being from the hood. It's totally different. Totally different. So there's some things you'll never understand, Bruce. Okay? You may identify with the struggle, but identifying with the struggle doesn't mean you identify with being black. Because there's plenty of poor white people in America. All you got to do is go to the middle of the goddamn country. Go out there to Montana and Iowa. Go out to Wisconsin and all of that. You'll see plenty of poor white folks. Plenty. But they're not poor black people. Okay? I'm sorry, sir. It's just not the same. Right. The North Dakota, South Dakota. It's still not the same. Okay? But I agree with you. I agree with you. What up, cynical? How you doing? Shout out to the cynical one. Right, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Okay? It's no knock on you. I don't got nothing against you. You know, we're not adversaries, Bruce. It's just what it is, dog. You know? Because I'm pretty sure, Bruce, if you grew up in my neighborhood, just from how you talk and how cool you are, we might be cool. If you grew up with me and my homeboys, you'll probably be our friend. You'll hang out with us. You know? What's up, Stacy Galore? Stacy Galore says, my skin is melanated. Right, exactly. Exactly, bro. We just talking, bro. Right, broke is broke. Broke is broke. It don't matter. It don't matter. Exactly. That stuff is that shit is a drop in the bucket, man. Race is a social construct. It's not about that. But there's still things that's connected when you identify a certain way, you know? And I think that I'm speaking to my people who identify with being Black. There's a lot of things that we need to change about how we see ourselves. You see, this is not about getting validation from other people. This is about how we see ourselves. And that's the biggest problem, because that's why we're not able to practice nepotism. It's because how we see ourselves. It's not how other people see us. Other people are not in the way of us practicing nepotism. We're in the way of that. This is what I want us to understand. No other group of people is in the way. You see what I'm saying? They're not in the way of us taking care of each other. We're in the way of that. We're in the way of not creating generational wealth. We're in the way of that. Because we have to make different decisions with our money. We don't just need to know about money and how money works. We have to condition ourselves in a certain way in order for it to work. And currently, Black people, we're far away from this. We're far away from the conditioning. You see? We haven't trained our minds to operate this way. This is what I'm talking about. And we're so far away from it that we can't even see what guys like LeBron James are doing. We can't see how Taraji is at the forefront for Black women in Hollywood. This woman been advocating for years. And she wasn't the first one. Remember, it was Monique who was talking about it first. She talked about it so much, she damn near got blackballed. Excuse me, not damn near, she did. She got blackballed for calling out us and us not practicing nepotism. She called out Lee Daniels, a Black man who used and abused her. This shit needs to stop. Come on, we can't say we love each other and then we do shit like that to one another. This don't have nothing to do with white people. This has nothing to do with them. This is our shit that we need to clean up. This is what I want us to understand. This has nothing to do with nobody else. Nothing. There's no reason why we got all these black millionaires and we're not making more of them. There should be $1 million black families, whole families. And I'm not talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not talking about that stupid shit. I'm talking about in real time. Whole neighborhoods. Why it just got to be in Atlanta? Why this stuff got to be highlighted on reality television? Why it can't be a reality? We could get up here and talk about it. See, you know what the Spanish people did? They made it a reality. They getting ready to take back California. Because they not just talking about it. They not just getting on panels and talking about it. They did it. They're doing it. Oh, they getting ready to take back California. Oh, they getting ready to take that shit all the way back. Yeah, they not playing. They're not just talking and flossing. Look it up. They done got into the politics and seats and politics and all of that in California. The people not playing, they want their land back. And they not just saying it. They in every arena. They in every goddamn arena. They don't just goddamn cook tacos in Berea. You think they just out there making Bereas? Huh? No. They ain't out there just making your street corn. No. They in the police force. They in the goddamn they in the court system. Mm-hmm. They not playing. They in sports. They in media. They in television. They in politics. They in banking. They in agriculture. They not playing. They want California back. And they're not going to stop until it's theirs. And they're doing all of this through nepotism. They're doing it through nepotism. What do you think the 12 Illuminati bloodline families are? How do you think the Rothschilds is able to control the banking industry? Through nepotism. Through nepotism. Through nepotism. How you think the Bush family ruled in politics for so long? Through nepotism. When y'all watch the mob movie, the Godfather, what do you think the Godfather is all about? What do you think those series was about? It was showing you what? Generational wealth and legacy. It's about legacy. What did he tell his son? What did he had 3 sons. The boss, the Don, he had 3 sons. One of his sons was what? A killer. And Michael was what? The brain. He wanted Michael to go be a politician. He sent Michael into politics. Let's play this video. Because see, if we start practicing this stuff, we won't have to see our black women doing shit like this. We won't have to see stuff like this, y'all. Fair use, y'all. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Look at this, man.
Easy on the beat, yo, Devo, any exact bring it deep, yo, film down, on the avalanche, stick it down low, mediocre films in the pan like Devo, but tough people go. Not trying to pay women. This industry been hating on us and stuff again. How many y'all we gotta still stay with? Up in a pass on the script cause it's not given. Don't even get me started on nepotism. Sometimes you gotta pop out, show numbers, certified movie star, and I might become a show runner. Give me the script, I make it sing like S Wonder. Pay me what I want, cause I always bring the thunder. Say mine, this is my year 3. It's not about doing me, it's about we. Forget about everything prior. BED24 gonna be fire. Ha! Say what now? Hey, it's about us. It's about us. It's about us.
Y'all not paying attention? Yeah. Y'all didn't understand what y'all just saw, right? Y'all didn't understand what she was just doing, right? Huh? What up, D's? Salute. What's up, Cece? How you doing? Shout out to Cece in the building. Happy 4th to you as well. Y'all didn't see what she was doing? What's up, Shaw Newsom? How you doing? Shout out to Miss Shaw Newsom in the building. Happy 4th to you as well. She said, don't let me get it started on nepotism. She said, don't let me get started on that. Don't let me get to talking about that. See? It's about us. Chezzy Chase in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you. What up, Brownie? How you doing? Shout out to Brownie in the building. Thank you, Miss CC. I appreciate that super chat. Shout out to Miss CC for the super chat. I appreciate you. Third says, Don Vito was the last of a dying breed when it comes to real men. Sonny was too much of a hothead to be the Don. Fredo was too much of a to be a Don. And Michael was smart and calm, and he became the Don. There you go. There you go, bro. There you go. You see? The Don gave all his sons a purpose in life. He gave them all a purpose. And he gave them each a purpose that will benefit the family. Even if it just benefited the family for money and reputation. Because he used Fredo, right? He used him to keep the rep, right? The reputation, not the representation, but the reputation of their mafia family. So people were scared just because they were afraid of Fredo. You don't want to see Fredo. You see? You see? It was all a purpose. It was all a plan to keep the legacy going. To keep the legacy going. See? Fredo, but see, the Don knew that Fredo would make those types of mistakes. See, he already knew all of this stuff. That's why he set it up the way that he did. He was very smart. He was very smart. He was very smart. No, yeah, totally different. Scarface wasn't the mafia. No, totally different. Totally different. Totally different. But see, he understood because he positioned everyone a certain way. See, he knew that's why he put Michael in the position he put Michael in, because he knew that Michael will be the face of the family in the future. You see? This is why it took Michael the longest to come into prominence, because Mike was going to be the future of the mafia. He was going to be the one to change the face of the mafia. You see? You see? He was going to be the face. He was going to be the straight corporate guy that would represent the mafia. So when you think of the mafia, you think of Michael. And when you think of Michael, you think of business, corporate things, progress. You don't think of killing. You don't think of mob hits. You don't think of drugs. You don't think of prostitution. You don't think of extortion. See, that's what you think when you see Fredo. See, the Don was very intelligent. Very. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. You see? So nepotism is very important, and it is a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. GQ in the building. What up, GQ? Salute. Third says in The Godfather 3, Mike was trying to go legit and set up his family for life. But that crooked Pope and the leeches who wanted to leech off of Mike for life sabotaged his future dealings because they couldn't go. Exactly. That is the same thing that happened to Ghost in Power. See, because that was always Ghost's goal. To take his money he made out of the criminal world and go legit. That is what Mike was designed to do. You see, it was already set up by the Don from the beginning. You see? So now we have Taraji, right? We have Taraji who has to step in and bring this rebel energy, which we spoke about yesterday, right? When we spoke on the Sapphire Stevens caricature, when we spoke on that rebel caricature, which represents the ABW, right? So y'all see what's at play here now. Now you understand what you're looking at. You see? Again, Black women having to fight for rights, having to fight to be heard, always having to fight. A Black woman always got to fight. She can't just sit back and be feminine. See what they're reinforcing that programming in our women. They're reinforcing it. That Black woman, you're going to have to fight for your respect. You're going to have to fight for your dignity. You're going to even have to fight to be respected as a woman. You see this? This is what they're showing y'all. This is what they're showing y'all. Black women at war with themselves. Black women at war with society. You see? You see? Bob says, shout out to Bob. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that super chat. He says, there was a broke person who needed that spot for his family that has more talent. I know how it is to be blocked due to nepotism or favoritism. Oh, shout out to Bob. He says nepotism / favoritism. So you think that there's some form of favoritism connected to nepotism due to what has happened to you. I can understand that, bro. And I can see why you may disagree with it, because you connect favoritism to nepotism. And I can understand that, because it may look like the person who's being pulled up and being helped and getting all of this stuff, it may look like they're being they're everyone's favorite. I know exactly what you mean, Bob. I know exactly what you mean, Bob. I know what you're talking about. How everybody's speaking good about this person. Every time this person is brought up in a family, it's good being spoken about them. Oh, they doing this. Oh, they doing that. Oh, shout out to them. And I know what you're talking about, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. But nepotism and favoritism are not synonymous, bro. I just want to tell you that. I know that's how it may look, but that's not what it is. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. And I know it can look that way to us. I know exactly what you're talking about. What's up, D-Lace? Hey, Taylor, what's going on with you? And they unqualified to do so. I know exactly what you're talking about. I have that going on in my family as we speak. Bob said it still hurts me to this day. I know how you feel, bro. I know exactly how you feel. Like I said, I'm going through that currently in my family. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm here to tell you, bro, that's favoritism. And favoritism and nepotism, they're not synonymous, bro. I have to deal with the lack of opportunity. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. I can relate to that directly. But guess what, bro? Guess what? Their favorites always let them down. So that's something that they have to deal with. But again, nepotism doesn't have anything to do with favoritism. Nepotism is about establishing a family legacy. And in a family, in a functional family, let me say that. In a functional family, favoritism doesn't exist. Because in a functional family, there's no big I's and little U's. Everyone has a part to play. And I'm not going to favor you because of the role you play. And I don't want you to favor me for the role that I play, because each role is for the betterment of the whole body. You see? So I'm not going to favor one arm over the other arm because both arms do the same shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to favor one leg over the other because both legs are used for the same thing. You see? So if you're dealing with favoritism, you can't be dealing with nepotism because favoritism creates dysfunction. You see? In a functional family, there is no favoritism. Do people have their favorites? Yes, that's natural. But you have your favorites because you may relate. That's like my cousin that's in the chat room, right? My cousin Heels in that's in the chat room. He's one of my favorite cousins. He's like my brother to me. You know why? Because we grew up together. We did so much shit together as kids. So he's one of my favorite cousins. But do I love him more than I love his older brother, who I didn't grow directly up with? No. Do I love him more than I love his little brother, who's my cousin? No, they my cousins. But who I would actually call to hang out with first? Him. I'm not going to call his little brother first. I'm not going to call his big brother first. I'm going to call him. If I want to invite, if I know and I want certain people around me, I'm going to call him. He's going to be my go-to cousin. Not because I favor him over everybody else. No, it's because we have more in common. We relate more. We're close in age. He only got me by a couple of months in age. You see what I'm saying? So favoritism and nepotism, it can't live together. What up, world class? I see you in the building. We bleed hip hop. What's up? We bleed hip hop. You see? So I understand how you feel, Bob. I understand how you feel. But that's not nepotism, bro. That's not nepotism. That's not nepotism at all. And let's just be honest. Most of the favorites, most of the people who are favored in families, a lot of them are usually underachievers. A lot of them are underachievers, and they're usually underachievers because they were allowed to underachieve and still be liked and still be put on a pedestal. So you got to understand what favoritism is about. It has nothing to do with skill, acumen, or any of that. It's just, I like you because you're you. That's what favoritism is. You see? So most people who are usually people's favorites in families, a lot of them are underachievers. A lot of them don't accomplish what the family think they're going to accomplish. And usually those are the ones who usually get something and say, fuck the family. So nepotism and favoritism, they can't live in the same space. Tri-state guy, what's up, tri-state guy? Yo, Sheep, where you from? New York. I'm from the city. Tri-state, from the town. Shout out to DMW Shots in the building. Salute. Oh, you from Westchester? No doubt. Shout out to Westchester. Shout out to the Yonkers. What's up, Mrs. T? What's going on with you? Eric in the building. What's up, Eric Ernest? He says, yeah, they do be underachievers. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And they still get praised and they still get the opportunities. And I get it. I get it. I get it. Shout out to my man Hubert. Salute, bro. He says, and a lot of them like to live in the past bragging about their accomplishments. Yeah, they do. They do. Sir Leo Puma in the building. Salute. But see, at the end of the day, we can't let that and let those types of people in our family then determine for us what we're gonna do. Because trust and believe, Bob, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I get the support of my family who supports me, who likes what I do, who agrees what I do, and they support me. You see them come through. You see them come through. But the ones who don't support me, that's because they choose to. They choose to not support me. Am I mad at them? No. Am I mad because they're not trying to help me? No, I've been got over that, Bob. I've been got over that, man. And you know, it affects me just as much as it will affect you, because I was raised on do for self. You know, that was an ideology in my family. Alike. Want for your brother that you will want for yourself. We was raised on that. And then to realize that people in the family don't operate that way, that shit was very hurtful. Very hurtful, bro. But that's not going to stop me from doing what's right. because I know what we were taught. Just like I know what we were taught, a lot of us don't practice. That don't mean I'm not going to. See, I'm not going to close the door because niggas close the door, Bob. You see? And I'm not going to feel uncomfortable leaving it open. You see? So I understand how you feel, bro. I feel the same way. And sometimes I get mad about that shit and I vent about it too. But guess what? That's not going to change nothing. That don't change who you are. If people in your family don't want to give you opportunity, that should show you how powerful you really are. Because that means that they're afraid to see you become who you're supposed to become. Because then they know they have to respect you. Then they know they can't talk and say the shit that they say about you. So that's why they don't help, because they want to continue to talk shit. But guess what? That's why you're supposed to depend on God more than you depend on your goddamn family. And let me say that again, Bob. You're supposed to depend on God more than you depend on even your family. That's where you're supposed to go to get your strength, to get your charisma, to get all the things that you get to stay 10 toes in what you're doing, Bob. Go to God, bro. That's where we go. That's where we supposed to seek refuge, Bob. When our families are against us, when our families don't want to help, when our families just want to sit around and talk shit and brag about what they got, knowing they got family members who are suffering that they can help, but they choose not to. That's when you go to God, bro. That's when you go to God. That's when you go to the person who made you and made all them people who hating on you. That's when you go. That's where you go, bro. That's where you go. Because that's who, as men, that's who we really can only depend on, bro. Because let's just be honest, Bob, as men, everybody look to lean on men. Who do we lean on, bro? Who do we lean on? You see? See, nepotism works because God told you to take care of your people. God told you to pull your brother up. God told you to do that. That's why it works. That's why it worked. Why do you think it worked? Because that's what we're supposed to do. But guess what? Everybody don't do what they're supposed to do. And some people only like to do what they're supposed to do so it can only work for them. But guess what, bro? That don't stop you from being you. See, you got to start realizing how strong you are. You got to start realizing how powerful you are. See, you walk around as a shell of yourself, my brother. This is what black men are doing. We got to start standing on our shit. Oh, you afraid to talk? Oh, you afraid to stand on your shit because you ain't driving a Bentley. Huh? Oh, because I can't be proud of who I am and what I done until I got a nice vehicle, right? Until I go get a chain. Until I go get a chain, right? I can't stand up here and say I'm the black man that I am because of what I am. See, this is what's messing us up, brothers. We walking around as a shell of ourselves because we believe in this world so much. So you can't stand up and be an intellectual, masculine black man who's a leader, because you got to make 6 figures first before you can say that. You see the problem? You see the problem? Now you don't even think you have the ability because you don't have the money. See, we've learned how to see, we've been taught to connect our abilities and our acumen and our intelligence and connect it to money. When this is what makes the black man a perpetual consumer. Which then, when we go to the NBA, when we go to the NFL, when we become rappers, we spend all the goddamn money to impress niggas that's gonna call you broke when you lose it, and when you get it back, they're gonna call you rich again. See, these are the same people, bro. This is why I'm trying to break that programming in us. You got to break the programming in you. Won't you be the change of your family, bro? You be the change. Stop saying my family need to change. Stop saying my family is wrong. Nigga, you be it. You be it. And show it. And show it. So what if you drive a bucket, nigga? So what? So what, nigga? What that mean? What that mean? What that mean? That make you less of a man? Because you don't drive what they drive? That make you less important? Do that make what come out your mouth less important? Then if it does, those are a bunch of people you don't need to be around anyway. You don't need to be around them people. Because guess what? Them people hate you. See, if people could talk about you when you have nothing, that mean they don't like you. That mean they don't like you because you don't have shit for them to hate on. And when you find out that a person don't like you, don't respect you, you don't need to be around them, whether you got 10 cents or whether you got 10 million. Because they'd be ready to kill you once you get 10,000. You see that? You see, brothers, this is a spiritual war. Why you think Taraji used music? Why you think she used a popular diss track? To get people to listen to what she was saying. This woman crying out for help, man. That's a fact, cuzzo. You already know I don't have no brothers. So y'all was my first brothers. Y'all was my first brothers. Y'all my only brothers. Y'all was my first brothers. Because biologically, I don't have no brothers or no sisters. I'm the only child. So besides you and my bro Ronan, my bro Po Boy, couple of brothers, man. Y'all like my brothers, man, because I don't have real brothers. I don't have biological brothers. So Taraji is speaking on something that we need to pay attention to. Come on, y'all. Come on. Shot says, right, sir, be the change you want to see, especially if you are the head of your family. Come on, bro. No, I'm not Muslim, Trenton Carey. My family is, though. My family Muslim. No, I'm not Muslim. Don't let the beard fool you, man. The brothers in the Bible had beards too. Beards is something men are supposed to have. A man is supposed to have hair on his face. That's a trait of masculinity. So when you see a beard, don't automatically assume Muslim, brother. That's just man shit. Men supposed to have hair on their face. You're supposed to have hair on your face, brother. You know? Sean Newsom says, I'm the only child as well. Being Capricorn, we love harder and give the shoe off our backs to the ones we love. That's a fact. That's a fact, Shaw Newsom. That is a fact. But see, when she's saying, you know, what she was saying in the song, and I'm gonna play it again real quick before we wrap up today's show, right? But what she was saying was important because she's trying to wake people up. She's trying to wake people up, and particularly the women. She's trying to wake you ladies up, man. She's trying to wake y'all up. So let's watch this again. Make sure y'all support today's show, y'all. Support today's show. Shout out to everyone in the building. Support today's show. The links are going across the screen. Cashapp $DS100 Network. Cashapp $DS100 Network. DS100 Network on Cashapp, all lowercase letters. Y'all support today's show, man. Y'all support today's show. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and then we're going to get into this video again. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, we back. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Let's get back into this video. We're going to play this video one more time, and then we're going to wrap up today's show, y'all. Shout out to everyone for coming through. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Make sure we get the likes up. Make sure you like today's show. If you're in the building, make sure you like today's show, y'all. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button if you're in the building. Hit the like button if you are in the building. Let's get into it. Listen to the lyrics, y'all. Listen to the lyrics.
Hey, Taraji on the beat, yo, Devo, any exact bring it deep, yo, film down, on the avalanche, stick it down low, mediocre films in the pan like Devo, with tough people go. Not trying to pay women. This industry been hating on us and stuff again.
Taraji said, mediocre films. Mediocre films. Listen to the lyrics, y'all. Listen to the lyrics.
How many of y'all we gotta still stay with? Up in the pass on the script because it's not given. Don't even get me started on nepotism. Sometimes you gotta pop out, show numbers. Certified movie star, and I might cover show running. Give me the script. I make it sing like S Wonder. Pay me what I want, cause I always bring the thunder. Say mine, this is my year 3. It's not about you or me, it's about we. Forget about everything prior. Be easy, 24 gonna be fire. Ha! Say what now? Hey, it's about us. It's about us. It's about us.
Are y'all paying attention? Hmm? And you always hear black women come online and say, oh, why black women gotta fight? Why black women gotta fight for things? It's always been like that, ma'am. Yeah. Just like black men had to fight, so do y'all. It has never been a time when it never was like this. And I'm sorry to tell you, it'll never be. It'll never be. You see? Because this is a systemic issue in society. You see? Shot says, DS1, you say it best. Men, we have to heal before we build. That is a heavy statement. I've been carrying that with the Lord as my strength. We've been working that out. Glory to God. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. The lack of healing is why we can't practice nepotism. How are we going to practice nepotism? How are we going to practice nepotism when we dealing with favoritism? Shout out to Bob. How are we going to practice nepotism and we practicing favoritism? You see? That favoritism that's being practiced, that creates trauma. So now when you get what you got, you want to keep it to yourself because you've had to deal with abandonment. You had to deal with being left out, being looked over, looked down upon. So that creates this rugged individual, which is what the system wants. So you don't even think about nepotism because you're so busy just trying to build a life for you that's comfortable for you, that's worth living for you. Nepotism don't even cross your goddamn mind. See, because all of this stuff is psychological. As above, so below. As above, so below. As a man thinketh, there he is. So if they could control how you think and what you think about yourself, they could determine what you will become. They can always put labels on you. You see? But if we begin to understand this concept and how it's actually employed, so we can't practice nepotism if we don't get rid of favoritism. I agree. Cynical says, how are you enjoying your 4th? Well, right now we just start storming out here. So I bet people probably packing their grills up. Right. As within, so without. Absolutely. Absolutely, Taylor. So what Taraji is actually saying is she's putting a spotlight on what women like herself is dealing with in the industry. She needs to get some people's attention. She needs to highlight this stuff. She's doing this because it's not enough women talking about it. And I know y'all hear me say that a lot. It's not that I be trying to tell women what they talk about on their channels. It's just that I know that there's a lot going on with women that women need to be talking about more than men. Because if the women don't talk about it, the men gonna grab it up and take it and twist it around and turn it into a grift. This is why I be wanting these female platforms to speak on female issues. Talk about what's going on with y'all in the industry and women. Talk about Taraji and her advocacy for y'all. Talk about woman shit. Because it's not enough for y'all speaking up about y'all issues. Y'all too busy talking about dating and who want to lay up with who and who got a BBL and who got the next new makeup line and Rihanna and all of that dumb shit. But then when you want to start talking about something important, the first thing you want to do is blame black men. Oh, black men ain't protect us. That's why it's so hard for us. When you don't even really know what's going on. You don't even know that black men in that same industry is at the same type of war that y'all are in. But you want black men to come and do something for you. When we fighting for representation in the same goddamn industry. But you gonna blame us for y'all not having none. No, blame your female counterparts. Because they're not speaking up for y'all. When they should be. When they should be. Y'all always talking about, oh, she can't speak for me. She can't speak. Then who the hell gonna speak for y'all then? Who gonna speak for y'all? Taraji been trying for the longest. Look at Shaw Newsom, not the voice. Come on. Come on. Who's gonna represent, who's gonna actually stand with Taraji? She's advocating for black women in the industry that y'all claim y'all get abused in so much. She's speaking up for y'all, and y'all sitting back talking about men. Y'all ain't trying to advocate for her, all of these big female platforms. Why y'all not supporting Taraji? Why y'all not supporting her? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Benjamin says, if you are conditioned to prioritize our immediate survival, we'll never be a threat to the system, let alone a multi-generational threat. Exactly. We're in a perpetual state of survival. Absolutely, Benjamin Thomas. Cynical says, my fourth has been okay so far. Glad you had a great day as well. Thank you, Cynical. Thank you. Elisino says, I did everything I knew I could, but still ain't did what you mean, champ? It looked like you missed a couple of letters. Because you just said still ain't did what what you expected? Is that what you was trying to say? L'Oreal says they consider Taraji old. That's why, and the same thing goes for Monique. Wow. So you talking about other women? You talking about other women, L'Oreal? They consider Taraji and Monique old. That's why they don't listen to her. It's a bless, says Divine Conquer. Yep. Oh, it still ain't did what you wanted. Okay. Meaning you didn't get the desired outcome. Is that what you mean? That what you mean, champ? Double C in the building. Salute, Double C. He says, cause misandry, misogynistic, and victimhood talking points are more lucrative. Facts. It is. It is. Which all ties into rugged individualism. Yep. That's what it all turns it all itself into. Rugged individualism. And that doesn't work for anyone in society. Rugged individualism doesn't work. Never has, never will. Taylor says, no, it has nothing to do with them being old. It has to do with people believing they're haters. Oh, so people think Taraji's a hater too? I know they were saying that about Monique because that was going around the industry for a while with Monique. But that's because Lee Daniels basically did it because people was kissing Lee Daniels' asses for roles. So they was bombing on Monique to basically get an opportunity. But the truth came out, and it wasn't that Monique was being a hater. It was that she was telling the truth, and the man jerked her. That was just the truth. Because Lee Daniels came out and admitted it and apologized to Monique for this shit. So how could people think that about? I never heard that as far as Taraji being a hater, but I've heard that about Monique. That was part of the whole blackballing process of Monique. They were saying she was a hater. Divide the mind, fear of truth. Yep. Shout out to Mr. DJ Music in the building. Salute, OG. I appreciate you, my brother. Salute. So you didn't get the desired result that you wanted. Now let me ask you something. Champ. Do you think it was because of how you did it? Or is it basically the method that you use, right? I want to ask you, the method that you used, was it your method or was it something you were told? Like, how did you come up with it? Was it your method? Was it a method that was already put out there? You know? L'Oreal says, yeah, other women don't want to support Monique and Taraji's message. They don't produce the new sex appeal. Oh, okay. Taylor says, imagine someone like Tiffany Haddish being elevated. She isn't funny at all. No, she isn't. But we know why she did, though. We know why she got elevated. Third says, they don't support and get behind Taraji because she's not pushing a gender war agenda. And black men ain't ish rhetoric. Yeah, she's not pushing that. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Champ says, I'm cool, just disappointed. Understood. Understood. L'Oreal says, yeah, Lee and Tyler are RLG. Can't go against Hollywood's children. Yeah, against Hollywood. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it was your method. Okay. Mr. DJ Music says, Oprah tried to blackball Taraji because of the Color Purple debacle. Taylor says, it's like the female rap industry. Why hasn't artists like Rhapsody is elevated like a Sexy Red and a Glorilla? I went against the grain. Yeah. You know how that go, champ. Everybody's not built to go against the grain. Everybody's not built to go against the grain, man. Some people are just taught to assimilate, you know? And what I'm learning, champ, is I'm learning to not even be surprised when people decide to go against me when it comes to things like that, because everybody's not built to do that. You know, everybody's not built to do that. Some people are afraid of upsetting certain people and certain things because it'll change their life. And a lot of people are not built to start over. A lot of people are not built to deal with certain levels of travesty in life. You know, tragedy and adversity hits everybody different. Some people don't know how to start over, champ. Some people can't imagine that even happening to them. They wouldn't know how to respond. They wouldn't know how to react. You know? Shouty Tate says, I ain't never like Oprah anyway from day one. Benjamin says, is there even a such thing as a professional white actress? Hater? The uniquely black colloquialisms are very limited. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Champ says, pressure Bill Guards, man. 4 sons, salute to me. Facts. Facts. Salute, champ. All day. Name a bad movie Taraji starred in. I'll wait. That wasn't a bad movie, Taylor. She put, I'm just kidding. I was getting ready to say that's not a bad movie. That's actually, I believe that's her highest selling movie. That movie was a box office hit, man. It really was. But do I think she's gotten better roles than Baby Boy. I think she's gotten better roles than Baby Boy. I think she can act way better than what she did on Baby Boy, playing Yvette, playing the hood, stank walk, stank talking baby mama. I believe, well, I think I know, and I agree that her acting extends way past that. And she's shown it. She has a great catalog. She has a great catalog. Look at Hak Tui. They act like she's a princess. What the F? But see, you know why though? This is a champ. This is why you hear me calling the women out to action to do female content. Talk about the shit going on with women. Talk about what's going on with women. She's being treated like a princess by who? By who? If women push back against this shit more, we'll see less of it. We'll see less of it. You know why? And you know why I can guarantee we'll see less of it? Because women are the top consumer. Women are the top consumers. So if the women was to push back against it, if the women was to boycott that type of music, boycott these reality TV shows, boycotting these IG models, boycotting OnlyFans, something will change. It don't have nothing to do with us. See, they keep putting this shit on us because they scared to do it. We can't boycott OnlyFans. You see? Because we're not the #1 consumers of it. It's y'all. Y'all listen to Glorilla. Y'all the reason why she get millions of goddamn listeners on Spotify. It's the women. Y'all listen to that special girl. We're gonna leave it there because we don't want to disrespect no one. But y'all listen to that short bus singing girl. Glorilla used to be on a short bus. Listen to how she rap. Hold on my feet, bending by the beat, whoa, my feet, show my feet. I'm bouncing on my shorts, wearing on my chains. What is that? She's the new Gucci Mane. She's the female Gucci Mane. Y'all call Gucci Mane the R word for years. What is Glorilla? Turn on my feet, bottom of my feet, bare on my feet. I'm showing off my coochie. What are you talking about, little girl? What are you talking about? and y'all be in your car, grown-ass women, 40, 50-year-old women. This my shit. Listening to this little special girl. Listening to this little special girl talk about her little coochie all day. This little special girl talking about her coochie. But we the reason why that shit is out. That don't even make no sense. We the reason why. The other little special girl, Ice Spice. I've been over and show my booty. I've been over and show my butt. I've been over and show my booty. Girl, the boys like my butt. Another little special girl, Ice Spice. Now I was telling you, oh, nigga, you're a munch. Him my lunch. He might want. Now I was telling you. These are special kids. Why y'all women not speaking out against this? They got these little special girls in the industry. Why y'all not speaking out against this shit? Oh, y'all just want to say it's because of us. How? We don't want to listen to that little special girl. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ice Spice is the same way, L'Oreal. She's a special little girl. She's a special girl. She's a special child. Listen to their voices. See, I pay attention to detail. Listen to how they talk. Listen to Glorilla in interviews. That girl had an IEP. I guarantee you Ice Spice had an IEP. These are the girls they telling y'all daughters to look up to, and y'all little nieces and baby cousins looking up to little special girls. What's your name was special too? Sexy Red. They got y'all all listening to special ed kids. All of y'all, all of the music y'all are listening to today is made by special ed children. I'm dead serious, and I'm not cracking no jokes. I'm dead serious. I'm not trying to be funny. Ice Spice has an IEP. Sexy Red had an IEP. Suki Hana had an IEP. These are the people they teaching y'all to love, man. This shit is sick. And the women don't say nothing about it. You sitting there sounding like a little special ed kid in your car. Bottom of my feet. I'm stomping on my feet. J's on my feet. What? Here goes Sexy Red. Always talk. Oh, mama coochie. And Rucci. And we at the bar. And we popping bottles. And we got the trunk. What are you talking about, little girl? This is what Taraji is speaking up on. These women need help. These girls ain't finished junior high school. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about this. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about how they abusing these little girls in the industry. Look at what they did to the little girl's scar lip. They done turned her to a whole thought pocket. She was a smart little girl. Pretty little dark-skinned girl who sing and do poetry. Now she twerking. Look what they doing to him. You thought I was feeling you? Look at what they talk about. And I'm with my hoochie daddy. And we all getting money. Do y'all hear that? That's special ed. That's IEP. Are y'all paying attention? Yo, this shit is sad. Y'all laughing. See, y'all when I get serious, then y'all be thinking I be joking. Then when I get to joking, y'all tell me I go too far. This shit is not funny, bro. These are children who don't even know what they doing. That girl Lotto is special ed. Look at Lotto face. When she take off all that makeup, look at that eye. See, there's little things you could tell when you know they special ed. Look at that face. When she got her regular face on, she's special ed, bro. Johnny Blaze, they all special ed kids. They special ed kids, bro. You women ain't got nothing to say about this shit. They turning special ed girls into hoes in the industry, and y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. Y'all got Taraji sitting up here advocating for women by herself. And they sitting here taking special ed kids and running them through the goddamn industry. And y'all ain't got nothing to say about it. And it's happening to little girls. Little girls. You know who listened to Ice Spice? 10-year-olds. Y'all women ain't got shit to say about that, huh? I be seeing y'all little nieces singing Sexy Red, singing Glorilla. Y'all ain't got shit to say? Huh? Bro, this is sad, bro. But it's the truth. They selling children. And you grown-ass women don't got nothing to say what happens to these little girls. You ain't got nothing to say. Nothing. Nothing. Robert Platinum says they don't care. See, they ain't gonna never come out and say that. They ain't gonna never just come out and say they don't care. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. That's what they are. Suki, Hana, all of them. All of them. They all on the spectrum. All of them. Why you think they can't pronounce words? Why you think their rap lyrics are so simple? Because they can't write bars. They can't even pronounce those words. You heard Suki try to pronounce words. She can't. Because she can't read it. You got your goddamn little nieces and little sisters running around here regurgitating the words of a person who can't read right. But y'all just always want to be cute as long as you're cute. Well, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing cute about being dumb. Ain't nothing cute about being slow. Nothing. And that's what the industry is doing. Dressing these slow girls up and putting them in front of a goddamn screen. And you black women don't got shit to say about it. Knowing that these little girls don't know what they done got themselves into. But you want to sit online and talk about what these men are doing and who these men want to sleep with. Black women need agency too. Black women need to practice nepotism too. All y'all want to pass down as a goddamn weave. All you want to pass down is a hair salon. So that's all black women could do, huh? Is hair. What happened to all the teachers? Go back in black history. You did more than create a goddamn hot cone. You did more than that. Yeah, you want to tell us all we could do is sell drugs shoot basketball, and rap. All y'all do is sell coochie, weaves, and liquor and hookah. All y'all selling drinks for the summer. Oh, thought punch, thought juice. That's why y'all won't get behind a woman like Taraji and support her. Because you don't even see yourself important enough to fight for something. You want to keep fighting against us. You ain't going to get nothing out of fighting against us. You're going to get what you've been getting. Nothing. Nothing. Robert Platinum says, it's a reflection of the black community at large. Women choose men based off of how cool they are instead of intelligence. Intelligence is used as a filter against procreation in our community. Absolutely. Mr. DJ Music says, but we, the black community, elevated these folks and put them on pedestals. Absolutely. Because we've been socialized to actually pursue fame. And we've also been taught to idolize the celebrity. Because in the black community, celebrities are our gods. We listen to celebrities more than we listen to more than we listen to the pastor. So much to now, you got celebrity pastors. These niggas in church, I swag when I serve. I swag when I serve. You got niggas dancing in church now. Man, I got that swag. They playing it in the church. And then you think I'm going to just get on my media platform and not speak against that stuff? Like it's okay? Yeah, we put them on pedestals, Mr. DJ Music, because we've been socialized to. Remember the show, Mr. DJ Music? You were OG. I know you remember The Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Do you remember that show? Do you remember that show? Thank you. Can I get a revolution? Oh, can I get a revolution? Woo, woo. Can I get a revolution? He damn sure did start it. Whoa. When my mother used to play that, I used to be like, Mom, that ain't real gospel music. And I'm gonna stop. That ain't, nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with God. Nigga, you done made party music. But we ain't supposed to say nothing about it. Okay. L'Oreal says, yeah, I heard that celebrity pastors. Now, one of the biggest Christian rappers got, I didn't even know that. Who you talking about, L'Oreal? I didn't even know that. Who you talking about? Yeah, that song is old. With Robin Leach. My granny couldn't stand Kirk Franklin. Neither. I couldn't stand him. I knew he was fake from day one. And I heard I heard that Stomp song when I was a little boy. That came out in the 90s. What's up, Perfectly Imperfect? How you doing? Bob says, Kirk Franklin was influenced by James Cleveland, and his story is something else. Bingo. Somebody just sent me the story of James Cleveland. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, God rest her soul. God rest her soul. Shout out to Granny. Shout out to Grandma. With his little self. Robert Platinum says black men with higher intelligence and often have to procreate with women outside of the community due to rejection from the group of women that they initially wanted to procreate with. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's true. Elisino says, I'm a 74 baby. I ain't follow ish. Just listened. Good point. James Cleveland is a pastor who has done some horrific things. And I don't want to bring it up on this stream. Just look him up, Taylor. He's very known. He's known, by the way, James Cleveland. He's known. Yes, he did, Shaw. Yes, he did. Sure did. Benjamin said, don't come for Kirk now. L'Oreal says the Christian rapper Loza Alexander. Oh, I'm gonna look that up. That's the is that a guy? L'Oreal? And you said that's the biggest Christian rapper currently? Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that dude. When I heard, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to everyone, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all holiday. Because I'm going to just be chilling, staying out the way. So shout out to y'all. Salute to all the visionaries for coming through. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through and holding it down. Thank you so much today, Miss L'Oreal. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone for pulling up. Make sure before you get up out of here, you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, they battling cancer. Wow. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Also, if you enjoyed today's show, you would like to donate, Cashapp $DS100 Network, Cashapp $DS100 Network, all lowercase, DS100 Network, all lowercase on Cashapp. Shout out to everyone who has hit the super chat today. Shout out to everyone who has supported today's show with a donation. It is very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys being here. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you get down in the comment section. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the content. Facts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And make sure y'all get y'all memberships too. Make sure y'all get y'all memberships, man. As I said before, the docuseries is in the editing phase. We're done recording. Now we're just editing and getting some things together. So make sure y'all get y'all memberships, become a member of the channel, because the docuseries will only be available to members first. I will be premiering the docuseries only to members, I'm going to say for at least the first 2 months. 2 to 3 months, it will only be available for members. So get your memberships so you can have first access to all of that content. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. If you're just coming in, you might have to catch the playback. You might have to catch the playback. Salute to everyone once again. I will be back tomorrow with another show. Y'all stay tuned. Excuse me. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.